for time killing is BTD6. Man, talk about a series that is secretly probably one of the most popular series of all time. Can I just type BTD6 in? No. Okay. That does not work. If I type BTD, when I type just BTD in and it says the original Bloons Tower Defense. Okay, I always say Bloons Tower Defense. It's Bloons Tower Defense. Bloons Tower Defense 6. Bloons. It's not balloons, it's Bloons. But you can kind of make that mistake a lot. Oh wait, I didn't transition, did I? Okay, whoops, I forgot to transition. So you were just seeing my face the whole time. But yeah, we're playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. This game is really good. I started playing when Bloons Tower Defense 4 was the newest game, and I did go back and play Bloons Tower Defense 3 at some point. I've never played Bloons 1 or 2 though. Because I guess I never did. So I played Bloons Tower Defense 4. I played 5. I played 6. I played Monkey City. I've heard there's Monkey City 2 supposed to be coming out, and I've never played Battle or Battle 2. So I don't know. This game is so good, insanely so good. I guess real quick, just we can cover. I'll definitely say I'm not maxed out or anything yet. I'm also not the best Bloons player. But I'll just really quickly go over everything. I've, for the most part, maxed out every tower. I still need the Paragon for the Ace and the Engineer. I've almost got the Engineer Paragon. That's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. And then as soon as we're done with this, the last thing I'll need to do for Monkey Unlocks is just get the Ace done real quick, which we're a little over halfway there for, so that shouldn't take too long either. Also, I guess real quick, just to see what is my tower with the most experience. So we kind of should need to consider Dart Monkey has probably, I don't remember how much it costs to unlock his Paragon, about probably 500,000. So he would have about 1 million experience. Boomerang Monkey has, I think it costs 750 to unlock him, so you would have 700. I don't like Boomerang Monkey very much. You might be able to tell what probably my least used tower is. Sniper Monkey probably is my most used tower, right behind Submarine. Though to be fair, Buccaneer, I do like Sniper, Sub, and Buccaneer are probably my 3 favorite towers. They're just so good. Considering, again, Buccaneer, I have the Paragon, so I had the Paragon experience on top of him. So he's probably close to Sniper, and then Monkey Sub is 3rd place. Though to be fair, I do like Super Monkey a lot too, and then obviously Wizard Monkey's also up there. Wait, actually, Wizard Monkey has slightly more experience than Sub. Oh, okay. But I also like Super Monkey. I just realized. Ninja Monkey. I used to really like Ninja Monkey. I've kind of fallen off liking Ninja Monkey. He's there. Oh yeah. I suppose Banana Farm has a lot of experience because duh. And then Monkey Village also has a lot of experience because duh. But they're not really like the same. But definitely my least favorite tower, my least favorite primary would be definitely the Ice Monkey. Glue Gunner's cool. I like Glue Gunner. And Tack Shooter, I've come around to really liking. Least favorite military would probably be Ace, to be honest. I like everyone else. Like Mortar has its, I find it like its uses. Dartling is good if you get a lot of straightaways. And then these 3 are obviously great. Wizard is cool. Wizard is cool. Super Monkey's cool. Ninja, it's still good. I just don't like him as much as I used to. Alchemist, I used to really not like Alchemist, but I've come around to liking. I know everyone says Stronger Stimulant. I really like I've come around to liking Stronger Stimulant, and the Bloon Master Alchemist is secretly probably my favorite tower. This is so fun. And then Druid is probably my least favorite Magic Monkey. He doesn't have a lot of experience for being maxed out, but I think he's okay. Spike Factory I like, I just don't use it very often, and then Engineer I kind of like, but I've been using him a lot more recently because I want to try to finish his Paragon, but he's okay for me too. So I guess just real quick, Knowledge. I'm also not maxed out with Knowledge, clearly. I'm only at 109. So just real quick, going over the Knowledges. This is what I got. I think the next unlock of Knowledge I'm going to get is the Deadly Tranquility. I got, or either that or the big traps, since I'm trying to unlock Paragon for Engineer right now. So yeah, I don't have a single power of knowledge because who cares? Yeah. I guess quickly just go over Insta Monkeys, whatever that matters. You can pause in the recording. This can be paused to see what Insta Monkeys I have. Who cares? I don't think I've ever used an Insta Monkey. I can't imagine 100%ing this game because you would have to have every type of every Insta Monkey, and that seems insane. And then heroes, I have these heroes unlocked. I do not have these heroes unlocked. I don't think I have a single skin. That's not true. I have a skin for this guy, Churchill. I guess I liked Churchill way back when I started playing this game. I used to use Benjamin a lot. Now I use exclusively Sada because Sada is really good for the harder maps, where Benjamin is too expensive. Speaking of, and by harder maps I mean harder difficulties, because what I'm still working on is 100%ing all of the beginner maps. I have a couple medals on some intermediate maps, and oh, I guess I unlocked another hard map. I have a medal on an advanced map, and then I have no medals on advanced or expert maps. I'm just working on finishing the beginners. It takes a while, to be honest, to get all of this stuff done. And then I do think 1, 2 Tree and Hedges are the two hardest beginner maps from my experience. The rest of them, middle of the road is kind of annoying, but workaroundable. And then Alpine Run is kind of a little annoying, but besides that, it's just basically Hedge and 1, 2 Tree kind of suck for beginner maps, which is why I don't have the Impoppable on it yet. I've gone to, you know, play Scrapyard, Cabin, and Resort, skipping 1, 2 Tree. But we're almost to the point where I'm going to need to start playing Chimps, which is going to be a new... Every time I play... Basically, back when I was starting to figure out how to get better at this game, I was able to get everything up to double MOB HP consistently. I was like, okay, yeah, this is just regular, just the MOBs are harder. I was like, I had to learn how to play half cash, and I had to learn how to play alternate balloons rounds. So those two, I like kind of had to figure some stuff out. And then Impoppable, I kind of just take what I know from alternate and apply it to this, because Impoppable starts at round 6 instead, so you need to be a little more ready for leads and camos coming a little earlier, which is kind of why I use Sada. So yeah. And then obviously, easy mode is super easy. To be fair, deflation, actually, you kind of need to figure out a strategy for, though I figured out the strategy I want to use for that. Medium is fine, I think. Apocalypse is kind of funny, but once you know what you're doing, it's also not that bad. So yeah, we're just still working on our Impoppable medals, which I guess we can do. We'll do one map of Impoppable. So we're on skates for this one. So we'll do Impoppable skates. So my strategy for Impoppable so far, based on playing it on beginner maps, I'll definitely probably have to do something different once we start getting to like advanced maps and stuff. Is Sada, obviously. And you obviously want Sada in a place where she can attack as much as possible, because she's very short range, but she's good. So here's Sada's location, and we'll do a Dart Monkey, our free Dart Monkey here. So he also helps. So, Impoppable is the second hardest, technically, difficulty, but it's pretty, considering it's regular rounds, and like, I definitely would say half cash is harder than Impoppable, in my opinion, because Impoppable's difficulty comes from starting 3 rounds later than hard mode, because hard mode starts on round 3. And what was I gonna say? Right. So Impoppable's difficulty comes from the fact that it starts 3 rounds later than hard mode typically does. And everything's like 20% more expensive. Which isn't that big of a deal compared to half cash. Because half cash, you start on round 3 instead, I think. But getting half money for everything, even things like even like banana farms, sucks. So half cash I definitely think is harder. Though to be fair, in Impossible, you do have to go to the bad at round 100 instead of round 80. So, you know, early banana farm. I know there's like strategies that involve selling. I'm not good enough yet to like figure out how to do that most efficiently. So I don't sell very often. Again, I know the best way to play is doing banana farm selling shenanigans. I'll probably learn how to do that eventually. But for now, we are not there yet. So far, this strategy, what I'm doing so far, is basically made it so I can win every Impossible map so far, except for 1-2 Tree, because 1-2 Tree, again, is kind of a bit harder than the others. So I'll have to think of something a bit different for 1-2 Tree. But that takes, like, testing and, you know, probably losing 1 or 2 times. Long life bananas. Long life bananas isn't super important, but, you know, we want the valuable bananas. So we're actually not going to be buying any more towers for a while. Basically, my plan, or my strategy, I suppose, is to get to a monkey bag as soon as possible. I don't know. I keep forgetting. I know there's videos and like calculations out there about which one's the best between plantation. I know that marketplace is technically not the best unless I think marketplace, if you're able to combine it with favored trade, I think one of these gives a buff to marketplaces, or it's either marketplace gives a buff to merchantmen. No, okay, so I think, yeah, it's the other way around. So marketplaces give a buff to, or the central market gives a buff to merchantmen. I think if you have the space for a lot of boats, enough space for a decent amount of boats and marketplaces is better, but definitely either banana plantation route or the monkey bank route is the better route to go if you're not going to be doing merchantmen, which merchantmen's only a strategy you need to go for if you're going into free play, I find. So I've done free play, of course. It's kind of fun just to have a screen full of nonsense, but I don't have the need to do free play right now, considering we're just trying to get the medals done. And so obviously the reason we use Sada is because Sada attacks really quickly to start, and because we have the monkey knowledge, she starts at level 3, and she can with that she can well, even at level 1 she can pop camo. And I think this gives more pierce because this is the one that gives more damage, 2 layers instead of 1. The leaping sword attack lets you pop leads, which is important. And then once you get to tier 6, level 6 Sada, which we'll get next level, or next round, she becomes like quite competent at dealing with most early round stuff by herself. And all right, we'll get our bank this round, I think, from what I remember. Basically, Sada, okay, so Sada you can get a couple leaks if you're unlucky and you have bad Sada positioning before you get level 4. Once you hit level 4, Sada's pretty good at not letting anything leak through. So we have our bank. Okay, we gotta use our sword jump. Again, we don't have lead popping power yet besides this. So next round has more leads, which we need to deal with. I don't think this is a map that's long enough that we can get away with just using Sada. So Sniper Monkey is the monkey I use if Sada is not. I don't think it's. Sada, if a map is long enough, Sada can deal with the round 30 leads on her own. But this map is not long enough, so I need a Sniper Monkey to be on full metal jacket. I'm gonna use, like, I don't know, bomb shooter or something. I prefer the Sniper Monkey because at least he has full map coverage, so in case something gets really far along the track, he's also able to hit it. So next thing we are going to go for is a monkey village here.
Extra sharp.
So we have our monkey village pre-positioned. I always like to get my monkey village down first, so then I can start placing towers within the radius of the monkey village instead of trying to place down a monkey village and then being like, do I need bigger radius to make it that far? And sometimes bigger radius doesn't make it that far. Oh, and I almost always go a 4-2-0 monkey village. I don't find the bottom path very interesting. And then like call to arms and holding defense is like nice. I just like the, granted, in Impoppable, I actually only ever go a 2-2-0 village. I don't find that any of this stuff is important. Tier 3 stuff and beyond stuff is important in Impoppable. I'm not using a lot of primaries. What's our village at? Oop, okay. Go first. Are we going to make this? Oh, okay. I've actually fucked up.
I could have popped that.
All right, so yeah, I messed up. We need to use a continue here, which is unfortunate. I don't like using continues. There are certain maps where this setup is good enough to not let a continue happen, but the pink balloon rush on round 37 is enough to make it happen. So what I would have placed here is a super monkey right about here. This should actually, we'll go a little further down like this. Like, yeah, like this. This should give us enough coverage for now. We'll definitely survive this round now with the super monkey. I wish I could have done this without using continue. In fact, every map I wish I could use it before, do it without using continue, because obviously that's good training for chimps mode, because you can't use continues in chimps. Oop. But it's fine because I'm gonna have to learn brand new strategies for chimps anyway, since I don't have like the access to the free dart monkey. I'm not gonna be able to use banana farms at all. Let this go one more. All right, next time. Oh, wait, we should set this back to strong. I don't know what I'm doing. We set this to laser, and basically this is what I typically need. Sometimes, again, some maps you can get away with not using the sniper monkey. But with this, and again with some maps without the sniper monkey, this is enough to kill the round 40 Moab, which is typically, you always need to prepare for the round 40 Moab in the harder difficulties. And the easier difficulties, preparing for the round 40 Moab is not a problem. The only thing I might want to do is... All right, so I want to get valuable bananas for sure. I think I want to upgrade, before I try to go for this next bank, I definitely want to upgrade the Super Monkey's range and get jungle drums and the camo detection thing. We can go without lead popping power for the moment, especially with Sada getting to level 8 now. Go jungle drums. Balloon regrow blocker, not super important, but I guess it would be theoretically nice to have. We're killing balloons fast enough anyway that it doesn't really matter. Radar scanner. All right, cool. We are probably fine now until we get our bank, I think. And I only need 2 IMF loans to beat impossible. Whoop. So we're in a pretty safe place now. Can I have my bank now? No. Now? Can I have my bank? There we go. All right, so we'll get a little bit of interest on this bank before we upgrade it, but not too much. All right, next we need to get... All right, just to be safe, we're gonna get large caliber. It's nice to have, but we can probably ignore the sniper monkey after that. Now, because we are trying to get our engineer, because we're trying to get our engineer, his Paragon. I've been doing a lot of engineers for this section of the game. Go large service, so that his balloon traps are outside of the range of anyone else who could interfere with them. And then deconstruction, because why not? One more round and we'll cash out.
Still cuts a tomato.
Yeah, we can definitely. Oh yeah, sniper monkey, of course. That's gonna interfere with our balloon trap. Go here. Yep. Go here. Outside the range of the super monkey. In fact, we can put it a little further back. All right, cool. Collect, and we will make our second IMF loan, and that's enough. That's all the monkey banks we need for this. Now we just let the engineer do his thing, which is with the balloon trap, he's able to deal with stuff kind of pretty handily by himself. Not Moabs, of course, not yet. But we'll get there. And then we'll also do a engineer here with a large service area, deconstruction, and a sentry expert. Now, the sentries might accidentally get placed up in an area where they could affect the balloon trap, but it's fine. Yeah, sure. The heroes have their own voice lines. So, there is that. But this setup, okay, actually, last thing we get before we're saving up, next thing I'm going to be setting up for is the XXL trap. Last thing I need to get before that is plasma basts, just so that we have a lot higher firepower plasma lead popper. It's important to have that. Fortunately, balloon trap helps us. It doesn't make a lot of money, but it does get us some extra money, which also means that once we get to chimps, like, this isn't gonna matter because this kind of income is deleted in chimps. I'm glad that I really do like that Bloons has its own special cursor for games that have a specific cursor to their game instead of just the regular mouse. It is very nice. But yeah, this is gonna be the longest kind of just sitting here not doing anything new for a while, because we're just basically waiting for our banks to gain interest. So we could use the loan, but I've never been a big fan of using loan. The only reason I go up to IMF loan is because it gives you a higher capacity, so you can get an extra tier of interest. You gotta love the sound effects of the balloon trap.
Big, red, and spicy. Hey.
And man, Sada at level 10 she does a pretty good job. Now, she's not as good as the super monkey, to be fair, but she's still pretty good. You know, actually, I kind of want, just because, why not, get more experience, put another engineer, because this isn't going to cost too much. Let's go large service, deconstruction, cleansing foam, and sentry faster engineering. Put a cleansing foam behind the balloon trap. Oh, this is interest. All right, one more of this, and we will definitely get to the XXL trap. This guy doesn't do that much damage, but having him around could be possibly nice. Actually, we're gonna put it here. Why not put it on the intersection? It would probably be good to put the balloon trap on the intersection as well, but yeah, I don't really care. I want as many things to go into the trap as possible. You know, when you're still dealing with regular balloons, though, not Moab class balloons, the pin upgrade is pretty strong. But it doesn't do anything to Moab, so it doesn't matter later.
Big, red, and spicy. Clean cut.
Sada's okay. The characters, the heroes that I've used most are Quincy, Benjamin, and Sada. And like I said, I've basically been using exclusively Sada since I've had to start doing harder medals.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
I hate Sada's voice line so much. They're so annoying. Quincy's are also really bad. Benjamin's are fine. They're not super intrusive, so that's kind of why I prefer Benjamin, but I can't justify using Benjamin in harder difficulties. Yeah, keep getting that money. It's great. It is cool, though, that, like, even in this hard difficulty, you kind of just can run. You don't even... I don't need this tower, and I really don't need these two towers right now. Technically, I don't need the Dark Monkey. That was just to help in earlier rounds. Just the Super Monkey, the Sniper, the Engineer with the Trap, and the Sada are basically doing all the work right now. you can go pretty long in non-free play with very few towers. Now, once you get to free play doing nonsense, you're gonna need like millions and millions of, not millions, but you're gonna need a lot of towers. Because you're just gonna have so much overwhelming amount of bads and fortified bads that unless you make a Navark Paragon, which can insta-kill bads with its ability, you're gonna need to have a lot of overwhelming firepower. So so actually, if I do stream this more, I do plan on trying to use different monkeys, because it's kind of boring. It would be especially boring on stream. Doing it by myself, I just do it the optimal way. But on stream, it would be pretty boring to just see the same strategy over and over. So I'll definitely try to, if I do stream Bloons more, try to use different monkeys. Alright, we'll get our interest collection. Oh right, it's slightly off. Never mind, we'll get it next round because we collected in the middle of a round, so we've gotten a little more money, which means we missed out on some interest on that first round. We'll get our interest next round. Okay. Okay, we have to use the sword slash. That's fine. We're about to get the XXL balloon trap, so it is fine. Also, she just got level 13, so she's also more deadly. Okay. XXL trap, and we'll go for a Sentry Champion next. Again, I'm just trying to focus on getting, you know, I've come to really like the XXL trap. It's so cool. Just it absorbs Moab class balloons. Again, it doesn't absorb bads, but it can absorb one ZOMG, which we're not there that quite yet, but it is funny. Like, it's gonna. It also makes you a lot of money. Like when we get to round 80, when the first ZOMG shows up, we're just gonna hack it with the trap, make money off of it. It's great. I like stuff that insta-kills Moabs for that reason. It just turns round 80 into a joke, which is supposed to be, you know, threatening to a new player. Just look at all those balloons disappear. Almost have enough for champion. I think total pops, does it take into account the sentries when it comes to the total pops of an sentry champion? I think so, right? Any pop a sentry does is also given to the engineer. Because that would make sense. Yeah, it does. Okay, you can see that here, because this is shooting, but he's not attacking anything, so it's giving it to him. Oh, Akmon, I appreciate the follow. Why is it only telling me that now? I just got the notification now, 2 minutes ago. I don't understand. That's an awfully delayed follow notification. Man, I'm so unused to I'm so not used to getting follows and stuff that the sound effect will play and I'm like, whoa, what's happening? What's going on? It's certainly something. Yes, I see that you just followed. I appreciate it. Today's kind of just the random bullshit day because I finished Salt and Sanctuary really quickly, which I suspected. So I played like an hour of Binding of Isaac. That didn't go well. And now we're doing one impoppable game of BTD6. And then after that, the last thing we will be doing on stream today will be... we'll get there when we get there. Because I was just... These 3 games that I'm playing after Salt and Sanctuary today are my 3, like, kill time, kind of just if I want to do something real quick on the side games. Also, what's our cash at? We're not at collection yet. How much money is this guy making? Man, look how... Now that he's got the XXL trap and he's able to capture Moabs, look how much money this guy's making us. It's great. I don't know. Will he be able to overtake our IMF loan? Maybe. Look at all those Moabs disappearing. Meh. He's overtaken their second banana farm. But as soon as we collect from this banana farm, it's going to be a different story. All right, do we have the... Okay, we can get overclock. I want to get ultra boost, though. Just, I don't remember how... I think experience is calculated by how much money you've spent on a class type each round. So getting it to overboost or ultra boost would be good. After that, see, I think I want to get Robo Monkey just in case.
Clean cuts and still cuts a
Doubling our Super Monkey in one spot damage is a good thing to have. Sun God is not worth the money, in my opinion. I think if you're not going to go for the whole... if you don't go through the whole process of getting the correct sacrifices for Sun Temple and True Sun God, or the truer Sun God, or whatever the black one with red eyes is called, I feel like the Tech Terror route is the anti-balloon route is much better, because it's like still expensive, but it's not even close to expensive as the Sun Temple, and it's still pretty good. So no complaints about the Robo Monkey path.
cuts and still
Oh
cuts
wait,
a
collect. Can we get the Ultra Boost yet? Not quite, but the XXL guy will be able to get it for us. I do love when there's like a lot of Moabs clumped together like this. Obviously, some will sneak past the trap, but because it's in such a big clump, every now and then you'll see like 5 just disappear because the new trap spawned. It's great. All right, we can get Ultra Boost now, and now you can start Ultra Boosting like the Super Monkey or something. I'm gonna keep swapping between Sada and the Super Monkey, because I don't think oh, okay, we can get it. Bada bing, we've unlocked the Master Builder. The Engineer Paragon is unlocked. And that means all that's left is the Goliath Doom Ship. We'll finish this round out though. Like, I guess I could drop a okay, you know what? I need you to... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Stop putting sentry turrets down here, please. I need to place down a plane. There we go. I will get a... Try to get a Spectre. So we can at least try to get some experience for our Monkey Ace while we're doing it this round. Why not? We have one Ultra Boost, one... Yeah. Like I said, we're going to swap between Sada and the Super Monkey.
still cuts a tomato.
But I feel like those are the most impactful in case there's an emergency. Because again, we still have to kill the bad. Don't forget about that. The bad is always a
Clean
test of what you built.
cuts a tomato.
So the bad's slow enough that Sada would be able to do a lot of damage. And she's already attacking so insanely quickly, if you look there. I don't know if this is going to show up on stream really well. I don't know if my bitrate is good enough for late game Bloons tower defense, to be honest. It's good enough to stream everything else, but late game Bloons is insane. All right, we'll go Super Monkey. He's up 3. Yeah. What's our... Okay, we can get Spectre actually now. I like Spectre. So Monkey Ace is not my biggest favorite. Like, Sky Shredder is fine. Like, Zarabamba kind of sucks. I do like Spectre and Flying Fortress, though. They're kind of cool because of their homing attack and the fact that they're infinite range, always hitting their target.
Looking sharp.
Oh, wait, we're actually round up. Okay, round 1. I didn't even realize. Well, we're going to be done here in a second as soon as this bad pops. Who cares anymore? We got at least some Monkey Ace experience.
Oh, I could have popped that.
Wait, what? Wait, the Spectre... Huh? The Spectre didn't pop the bad? How? How the hell did those things get through? Wait, does the Spectre not have lead popping power? They're bombs. That's not... there's no way that's... I always thought this guy could pop leads. Okay, Tech Terror. Collect... I don't know. We almost have enough for, Here, I'm a Flown. Crossbow Master. I thought Spectre could pop leads. I guess not. Well, that's new information to me. I guess I should look that up. I'm mildly annoyed at that. I had to use 2 continues there. Bullshit. Anyway, well, yeah, all right. Well, so like I said, the objective there was to get the Engineer Paragon. We got the Engineer Paragon, so that's cool. We got only 1 Paragon left to unlock. Hopefully the next Paragon they announce is like, here, we'll give you the Sniper Monkey Paragon, since I already have a lot of experience for him, so I'm just able to get him right away. Or the Sub Paragon. Basically, can you give us the Paragon of the, like, maybe Bomb Shooter, because I have a decent amount of experience for him, or maybe the Tac Shooter. So definitely Sniper or Sub would work. Heli Paragon would probably be fine. Wizard or Super would be good. Okay, you know, if they give us a Paragon for every tower, they're definitely going to give us Super Monkey last. Alchemist would be fine. And then I do not know how a Banana Farm or a Monkey Village Paragon would work, but that would be interesting to see. At the very least, Monkey Village does have a path that gives it an attack. So that is cool. Banana Farm Paragon would probably be really just silly. It gives you just this just gives you insane amounts of money. This gives you insane amounts of money. This gives you insane amounts of money. So it just gives you the insanest amount of money that you're gonna ever have. All right, well, anyway, that's gonna be our little short section on BTD6. Let's kind of show that it's a game I play. That's the main purpose. So I will once more end the recording. Man, I'm gonna have to upload 10 million different YouTube videos to the YouTube channel today. Oh goody. I'm just glad I'm remembering to change the recordings since we're changing games a lot. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of, this is probably the least of the games, but I mentioned before that one of the things I wanted most about trying to be building a Twitch channel is not because it become my job, but it's the two main things are because I love games anyway. The fact that I can potentially make it a job is a bonus, but also so that we can do I can find groups of people to do like actual cool video game multiplayer without having to rely on the fact that like my friends in real life are kind of inconsistent with gaming. Or they also only like one or two kinds of games. So like I can play the one kind of game with them, but not like something like this. So maybe someday I can do with viewers like social BTD6 stuff, which would be cool, but that's not really super important. Like I mentioned Civilization before, that's something I'm more like actually looking forward to. This is just something that we could possibly also do. Anyway, yep. So I'm gonna end this recording here. We'll go to, actually before I end the camera, just go to this camera, end the recording here.